What's up, everybody? Today's video is actually going to be why you can't commit. So in this video I'm going to be going over basically the common things that happen with people not being able to commit to tricks, and I'm going to tell you how you can help yourself be able to commit more to those tricks so you can be able to land more tricks and be happy with your skating. So just know with commitment on tricks is not going to be like everything I say is just going to solve it. This is all going to be dealing with you. So just keep that in mind. Like, this is kind of just tips that helped me when I was struggling with committing to tricks. So just kind of have that in mind when I'm going over these tips, because it won't be able to solve all your problems, but these are the tips that help me most. So for the first thing, honestly, it is all about your mental state with skateboarding. So it's almost like battling with your mind. You can be able to do it physically because anybody knows how to jump on a board, but it is scary at first in your mind when you're thinking about, what if I land on that board and what if I slip? So basically this all depends on your confidence. So that is mainly what commitment is all about with skateboarding. It's about how confident you are with your skating. So you need to be able to build up your confidence, and there's different ways to do that. One tip I have first is just make sure you actually have all like the prerequisite tricks to try the trick that you're trying. So let's say I want to be able to tray flip, right? I'm not gonna be able to commit to that tray flip if I don't even know how to ollie or if I know how to kick flip. Like, I'm not gonna be able to be that confident to land the trick. So the best things I could do is like learn how to kick flip, make sure I know how to pop shove it, you know, maybe even do other tricks just so like you get more confident on the board. So basically what I'm saying is you don't even need to have the prerequisite tricks, but make sure you have tricks in your bag that can be learned beforehand so you get more comfortable on the board, because I see a lot of people trying these hard tricks where they're not comfortable, and it's going to be hard to commit on something that you're not comfortable with. So just make sure you skate everywhere that you can, just get comfortable on your board so you're actually really confident with trying your tricks. Also, another thing that seems obvious but some people may not do is actually do your tricks like almost gradually, like certain stages. So let's say I'm actually think of it like a flat ground trick, right? If you're trying to kickflip, one thing you can do is practice just forming the trick. Don't even worry about getting any feet on there. Just make sure you can actually flip the board to begin with, right? So one thing you even do before that is actually just practice the motion beforehand. So practice the motion, you know, make sure you can actually flip the board. Then after that, you can even try to get like 1 foot on there, right? So just get 1 foot on there. After that, you can like flick it and then tuck both knees up, maybe land 1 foot on it, do whatever you want. And then over time, get closer to landing the trick. Because if you treat it like that, you can almost treat it like stages. Like, hey, like, you know, I got this stage down, so I'm ready to go back, go to the next one. So it's not like you're saying, hey, I'm stuck on this trick and I'm like gonna go straight to landing it. It's like if you treat it like stages, it might make it a little bit easier since you're getting more confident with how you're breaking through each stage to get to the next one. So almost like break it in stages if you can. So also going with that again, the whole stages thing, if you're doing stair sets, which is actually really common for people to be scared to commit on, they're like, hey, I know how to do this trick, but I can't do it off something. So first, this is what you want to do. You want to be able to make sure you do the trick while moving, right? Because you're going to have to do that when going off a stair set. So you got to make sure you have the trick moving. So that's one step, right? The next step is making sure you can do it off some type of drop. So you know, stairs most of the time, they have like, is a certain length, so you have to actually make sure you clear that gap. So one thing you can do before that is actually making sure you can get the height of it. So if there's ever like any type of drop, like maybe like a curve to start off with, you can try that where it's more of like a drop than clearing a distance. So just make sure if you can find a drop or something that's the same height of what you're trying to do, try that. And then also if you're trying like big stairs, you can also start off small too. So I say like start off with a curb, maybe you can find a 2 stair, and then maybe go to 3 stair, 4 stair, 5 stair, 6 stair, and then so on. So basically it's like you're building up slowly to be able to do that trick instead of like, hey, I can't just jump down this stair. So sometimes you can even try the trick right beforehand. Like if you're at a skate park, before I would try any tricks on like stairs or a big drop, I would try it off a ledge. Basically it's kind of just like a warm-up, you know, because you're getting yourself more confident and more warmed up to be able to land that trick. Also, another thing is really important in my opinion is have friends push you. If you skate with friends, they can really hype you up to land a trick. If you're just kind of skating by yourself, you know, all that's up to you is like you to motivate yourself, which is really important. But if you have friends, they can really help you push your boundaries of like trying things you're not that comfortable with. So like one of my friends, I remember he told me like I was trying to kickflip on something and he was filming me. He's like, yo, like the camera's about to die, like you gotta land it right now or else we won't be able to film it. So like I was actually committing almost like every single try after that when I was first trying to kickflip a 3 stair. and I finally ended up doing it. But it turned out the camera had full battery, so he just wanted to push me in a certain way to be able to land the trick. So honestly, just find friends that push you. Go to skate parks. You can easily like meet friends there. If there's mean people, don't worry about them. There's always some nice people at skate parks. So just talk around, get some people to motivate you, and skate with people that challenge you. And then lastly, like I said, this thing with commitment, it's all mental. So it's all dealing with you. It all deals with how much you want the trick. So if you really want it, you will land the trick. Just make sure you try to like almost talk to yourself. I do that a lot. Like, you may look weird sometimes, but it's fine. Like, just talk to yourself. Tell yourself, hey, like, you need to land this. You know, you really want it. You gotta stay motivated, okay? Also, sometimes you can make bets with yourself. You're like, hey, if I don't land this, you know, I gotta do like 20 push-ups or something. Or say, give your friend some money, like, hey, if I don't land this within 10 tries, I gotta pay you $1 or something. You know, just do stuff that pushes you a little bit out of your comfort zone, so it can give you that little push to be able to land the trick. But otherwise than that, all commitment is, I'm telling you, is all mental, is all in your head. You can do all the physical things, trust me, but you just need to make sure you build up your confidence. So just make sure you take those tips into mind, stay more confident. You know, you can even come to me if you need help with stuff, and I'll help you stay confident with your tricks, because honestly, I'm telling you, if you don't give up, you will get better. You just gotta not give up, but also you gotta make sure you're actually pushing yourself hard so you keep progressing. You can't kind of like stay comfortable. You gotta keep pushing and get confident with how you're skating. So I hope that helped you guys. If it didn't, I'm sorry. Like I said before, this is literally all mental, so it's gonna be dealing all with your confidence. I'm just telling you what tips helped me. If it sounded repetitive, I'm sorry about that too, but really, just go out and land the trick. It's easier said than done, but just make sure you keep trying and don't lose hope. Never give up, I'm telling you. I always sucked. I was the worst in the group, but then my friends stopped skating, but I kept going. I'd practice harder than them and stuff, and now I'm a lot better than them. So just make sure you don't give up. You will land the trick if you put in the practice and effort for it. So just stay confident and you'll get it. Also, just keep in mind, if you're afraid of falling, that is a part of skateboarding. So that's just something you're just gonna have to get used to. Just make sure you stay safe. You can also put on a helmet to stay more confident, and that will actually help you commit more. So just stay safe, you know. Seriously, don't take that risk. It's just so much better just to wear a helmet. Otherwise than that, if you guys have any more questions, just leave them down in the comment section below, or you can message me on Instagram at SeanBrown99. Just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also turn on those post notifications so you get a notification when I post new videos, because I see a lot of people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So just make sure you actually subscribe. Otherwise than that, peace out, guys. Wish me luck in classes.